Good morning, Magic Tribe. Welcome back to Magic Ministries. I am Diederich, the Magic Mom, and welcome back for another daily love note. So today I kind of wanted to touch on something really quick before we get started, and that is this huge mass awakening that our universe is going through. Not only the plants and animals and planets and stars and people are leveling up, but the very energy that we all have access to is also leveling up. And we're all being asked that huge question that we all kept being asked during the Conversations with God series, and all of the series really that followed that along the same line, and I myself went back to watching the Conversations with God series last night after a really long talk with a friend of ours, and I started watching book number 4, Awaken the Species, again, and it really kind of hit home that when I read those books to you guys, when we read them together, back in October of 2018, it was talking exactly about this. And readers and energy workers and light workers and everybody who's kind of in this whole spiritual realm, we've all been talking about this shift that the world was going to go through. And this may not be the way we all envisioned it, but here we are. So today I kind of wanted to bring that question to the universe and to our souls about how we can better navigate what we're going through right now as a collective whole. And I just want to remind all of you that as long as you're choosing from a place of love, everything's going to be okay. No matter what it looks like outside of you, remember that you are in ultimate control of your reality by how you feel about it. So you can look around you and say the world is shit and it's all going to hell in a handbasket, or you can kind of look at everything like the Tower card, right? In order for something to be rebuilt the right way, it first has to crumble around us, and we have to look at all of the problems that were there first so that we can instead focus on the solution. And that's kind of what we're all doing. We're being given the opportunity to choose. So choose wisely, my friends. And I'm right here along with you, choosing as well every day. So, speaking of choosing, how about we pull out the Soul Truth cards and see what question our soul is asking us today. Or better yet, what question our soul wants us to ask of it. Nice, we get 2. Okay, so the first one is, how can I deepen my trust right now? And it says, trust, surrender, let go of the wheel. You can trust. You can trust yourself. Trust fully in yourself so that you can deepen your trust in others. Because trust creates safety. And when we feel safe, we feel unstoppable. So today, your soul is asking you to let go and trust. Today, find your center in the chaos and be certain with yourself so you can deepen your trust in others. And then ask yourself this: are you on the right path? Because sometimes we second guess what we are doing. We lose trust in the process and question if we are even on the right path at all. Know this: you are on the right path. So keep going, keep believing, And keep remembering that you made a soul contract that you are currently fulfilling in every area of your life. Even if you can't see it, that doesn't mean it's not real. Today's next soul action says, today search for all the ways you are aligned with your soul's purpose. The signs will appear. And let this newfound trust fuel your next steps. So, we all need to just let go and trust and stop being such defensive wieners, right? Judge not lest thou be judged. And remember, you're the example for a whole bunch of people watching you, right? So, let's level it up by being the example of the change that we want to see in the world. That's what that really means. And instead stop looking for somebody else to swoop in and save us like a knight in shining armor. That part is a fairy tale. Because we have a right to choose. And you really need to ask yourself what it is that you're choosing. Alright, so let's get The Universe Has Your Back. Let's see what reminder from the universe comes out today. We get 3. This is a good reminder. Remember, you are a spirit having a human experience. And you're here to get closer to love. Love of yourself and love of each other. Because there is nothing sexier than your authentic truth. And the moment that we embrace our peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. And right now, while we're all kind of in this giant timeout, we're really being asked, can you let go and know that the universe has your back? That all your wants and needs are met above and beyond your greatest expectation. Everything is always working out for you because you're safe, loved, and protected. Always, in all ways, right? And to bring back an old saying, we're here to be a blessing and not a blight. So make sure you're contributing to what you want to see instead of the fear-mongering going on in the media. And that's not a judgment. That's just a simple fact. All right, let's get a Nature's Whisper Oracle card. And I think we got 3 again. Nice. We get acceptance of love. And this really is where we need to start. This is also a 38 or the 11 card. And in this card, this is about not only learning how to accept the love of the universe and source and other people, but also learning how to accept the unconditional love of your own soul. Because this is what we most often push away. And next we have be your best self, always. I love that card. That's the 24. And it's just a simple reminder that, well, your authentic truth is a lot sexier than you going along with the masses. And last, make sure you're focusing on the big picture. Because that is really what we're all here for, right? The world is a beautiful and wondrous place if we just let it be beautiful and wondrous, right? Let's read that card. Pardon me. I'm going to get a drink really fast. The pollen is really up today and I'm super plugged up. So excuse my clearing of my throat. Okay, so the big picture card says, there is so much more going on than you realize. And when we get up in our heads and overthink things, we start to miss much of what is going on in the world around us. You might be trying to micromanage a situation and are too focused on small details. So try looking at this from different angles. If you've been struggling with a problem or tough situation, this card can signal that you will find the answers if you stand back and view everything from a larger perspective. Or even from someone else's viewpoint, right? This is about us really getting in touch with our empathy and not mixing that up with the fact that you have to fix everything, because that's not our job, right? Our job is to observe and then make a choice. Is that something that we want to continue to see, or is it something that we want to abolish in our life? It's about weeding through all of your aspects and realizing which ones you want to carry into the future. And do they really apply to who and what you really are? Because we all know who and what you really are is love, joy, peace, harmony, and unity. Because there is no separation in source. And let's get... I'm going to just pull out a couple soul coaching cards, and we'll see if those have to add to this too. Oop, I grabbed 4, but that's okay. So gratitude. Stay solid in your gratitude. And don't get that mixed up with appreciation too, because they're really 2 different vibrations. And simplicity. This is definitely something I'm trying to get back to myself in my own life. Because a simple life is a happy life, right? Inspiration. Who are you looking at for inspiration? And if you feel unmotivated, maybe you need to find something to inspire you. And the last one is breakthrough. Because, well, this is the shift that we've all been asking for. Are you going to take an active part in it? Or are you just going to sit back and let the chips fall where they may? Because the fact of the matter is we can choose how this turns out. So let's get our affirmation for today. This is a glorious time to be alive, and I am so grateful. Because deep, profound serenity is expanding in my life. I am receiving divine inspiration right now as I soar into limitless love, light, and joy. And that's really what we need to do. Remember what the big picture is. And also remember that the moment that we embrace our peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. So we're being given the opportunity right now to get out of our own way. Are you doing it? I know I'm doing my very best to do just that. And I'll keep bringing you these daily love notes for as long as we all need to hear them. So, from me and all of us here at Magic Ministries, we love, appreciate, and are so grateful for your presence in our lives. Thank you for the light that you shed on this world every day just by being you. Remember, there's no need for you to do anything but go within so we can stop going without. So be good. Be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. And remember, go out and be a blessing and not a blight. And know the universe loves you just as much as I do. And that is definitely something we want to share with the world more and more as we go through this process. So, until next time, bye everyone. And know you are loved beyond measure. Bye now.